All right, let's jump right in. We're not talking about some distant sci-fi future here. We are talking about a seismic economic shift, a complete rewriting of how wealth is created, and it's happening right now, all thanks to artificial intelligence.
And that, right there, is the heart of what we're talking about today. This isn't some guess about the future. This is an observation of the present. The ground is already shaking beneath our feet, and it's creating a wealth divide unlike anything we've ever seen. Understanding this is step one to making sure you end up on the right side of it.
So how is this actually working? What's the engine behind this economic earthquake? Let's break down the mechanics. The key concept you have to grasp is AI as a leverage amplifier. Think about it like this. A small team, maybe just a handful of people, can now do what used to take a whole building full of workers. And when that happens, all that value, all that wealth, it doesn't get spread around to thousands of paychecks anymore. It gets concentrated right at the top with the few who control that AI lever.
For the longest time, we all bought into this idea, right? That new tech was a rising tide that lifts all boats, that everyone somehow would benefit. But AI? Well, it's just not playing by those same rules. It's not a gentle tide. It's more like a powerful, selective current that's creating an express lane for a select few, while a lot of other people are getting left in still water, wondering what happened.
And this changes everything about our careers. The questions we need to ask ourselves are changing. It's not just going to be, how do I get a promotion? By the end of this decade, for a whole lot of people, the question's going to be a lot more fundamental. It's going to be, how do I even stay in the game? How do I remain economically relevant at all?
So what this means is that we're basically looking at two completely different futures unfolding at the same time. It's creating a fork in the road, and it forces every single one of us to figure out which path we're on.
On one path, you've got the people who are going to thrive, the AI winners. And these aren't just the tech geniuses. They are the masters of things that are uniquely human. Real creativity, understanding complex systems, and thinking like an entrepreneur. And then there's the other path. This is for the vulnerable. And the most dangerous idea right now is the myth of safety. If you think your college degree is a shield, or if your job is basically just running the same plays from a known playbook over and over, you're at risk.
So, I want you to do something right now. Take a hard look at this chart and then think about your own job, your average workday. And I mean, be brutally honest with yourself. What percentage of your day is spent on tasks that are predictable, repeatable? That slice of the pie, no matter how big or small, is your personal automation risk.
Look, it does not matter what your business card says. Consultant, manager, analyst, creative director, none of that is a shield anymore. Your job title is a terrible predictor of your future job security. What truly matters is the substance of your work, the actual tasks you do. That's what defines your real vulnerability.
Okay, so that's the problem. And yeah, it's a big one. But let's not just dwell on the bad news. Let's talk about the solution. How do you prepare? How do you get on the right side of this thing? It all starts by doubling down on the one asset AI can never truly replicate: your core human skills.
These right here, these are the new gold standard. We're not talking about just being a good talker. We're talking about complex communication, the kind that builds trust and tells a compelling story. We're talking about connecting ideas from completely different fields. And we're not talking about just being a manager. We're talking about real, emotionally intelligent leadership that inspires other humans.
You know, for years, people called adaptability a soft skill. That's over. That kind of thinking is just, well, it's dangerously out of date. Your ability to learn, to unlearn old ways of doing things, and to relearn constantly, that's not a fuzzy personality trait anymore. It is the financial engine that will determine your success.
So you have to start thinking about your career differently. Forget the 30-year marathon on one career path. That's a ghost. Your professional life is now going to be a series of short, intense sprints, 2 to 5 years, tops. You learn a new skill, you apply it, you create value, and then you get ready to pivot and do it all over again.
Now, upskilling yourself is absolutely critical, but it's only half the battle. You also have to rethink your financial strategy completely because just relying on a salary from a single job is officially the riskiest plan out there. Let's talk about building AI-resilient wealth.
It really comes down to a simple choice. Are you going to be a consumer of AI, or are you going to be an owner? One of the most solid investment strategies is to own the picks and shovels of this new gold rush. We're talking about the companies making the essential infrastructure, the advanced chips, the specialized cloud platforms, the data centers. They are the toll booths on the AI highway, and they get to charge everyone who wants to drive on it. But if you want to know the real endgame here, the ultimate strategy,
It's this: decouple your income from your time. That's the holy grail. You need to build systems that make money for you even when you're not actively working, instead of just trading 1 hour of your life for a fixed amount of money.
And believe it or not, there's a pretty clear playbook for how to start doing this. Step 1, use AI tools to handle all the low-value grunt work, writing first drafts, creating basic designs, running customer service bots. Step 2, that frees you, your human brain, up to focus on the high-value stuff, like strategy and building a unique brand. And step 3, you can even use AI to invest your money smarter, taking the emotion out of it and relying on pure data.
Okay, I need to be crystal clear about something. The best time to start preparing for all this was yesterday. The second best time is right now. This window for getting ahead of the curve is closing, and it's closing fast. Putting this off isn't just lazy anymore, it's an active choice. And frankly, it is a catastrophic financial decision.
So what can you do, like, today, the minute this is over? Here's your immediate action plan. First, audit your job. Get real about your risk. Second, define the one high-value human skill you're going to master. And third, start now. Don't wait. Just commit to spending 30 minutes a day actually using a relevant AI tool.
So I'll leave you with this question to really think about. This economic earthquake is here, and it is going to fundamentally reshape our world and redistribute wealth. The only real question left is, which side of the divide are you preparing to be on?